Oh. So I bumped into somebody you know.
Oh, shit.
And that knows you well.
No one knows me well except Liz.
I know you. Maybe not well. I forgot my hat. Dang it.
Yeah, who?
Aaron Babbert.
Oh, yeah, he lives down the street.
Yeah, he told me. He was on that cruise I went on last Sunday, me and Beth.
Yeah, he was one of the guys that I hung out with all the time.
Yeah, V-Dub guy. He was talking about your car and everything. He's like, yeah, Martelle do this, and that. And
yeah. Where'd you meet him at? Byers? Or the
the cruise we did 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah,
he was the lead car. He has that wagon.
Yeah, he literally lives around the corner.
Oh, he told me exactly where he lives.
And
because I was like, yeah, I go that way. You pass where they're building the new houses. He's like, the second new house. I'm like 3 down from that or something, 3 or 4.
Never been to his house.
So he lives closer to you than I do.
I know. I don't talk to him.
Yeah,
it's fine. I don't care.
I had barbecue with him.
Yeah,
he got a burger that instead of buns was 2 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Jesus, no wonder you guys are all fat.
He's actually not.
He is.
He might have been used to. He
used to be. He still is.
So he's not that big.
It's no wonder you guys are all fat.
Me, I actually ate well that day, and I sweat a lot because it was super hot out. We went and saw Big Muskie. I almost fit inside of it. You know the Big Muskie bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost fit in it.
That's not like a tourist attraction to me. That's just somebody left their trash because they couldn't move it.
And then put up signs and made it a park.
Put up a sign and made it a park. That's not a tourist
attraction. It was
attraction.
actually really cool to see because I like the history of it. So, they had all the...
Hey, look at this gigantic steam bucket we couldn't move.
Well, they could move it because they moved the rest of the machine. It's all gone. And it was bigger than the bucket.
Well, something broke down. Communication or something.
No, it just got outdated.
It could have been melted down for scrap. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. What up, Randy?
We're going to melt this show down for scrap.
There's a kernel of truth to
that. We are worth less than a catalytic converter on today's market.
Actually, the last catalytic converter I sold it for $800.
What church van did you steal it from?
I didn't. It was one of my Audi ones.
Ooh, that's a fancy one. It's a German one. It's worth more.
It was like $800. Like, holy shit.
That's not bad.
That all went into Bitcoin.
That's good.
Yep.
That's we both sip our water. Because we're fancy.
So
before our ice melts, what are we starting with here?
What you brought.
Okay.
Run what you brung.
Run what I brung. My Lincoln. It runs a 3-day quarter mile. So I had a buddy go to Florida and kept sending me back pictures of...
So I've seen this while I was down there.
Just never got it.
Did not appeal to me.
Yeah. I just went, well, you can't get it here, so go ahead. And it was, I forget what I paid. It was like $25, $30.
Yeah, it's silly cheap.
But it's Palm Ridge Reserve, handmade micro batch Florida whiskey.
Yeah.
Non-chill filtered.
So this, I saw it on a sign as we were driving down to Orlando to my sister's. I saw it like a big billboard.
Oh, so they're like for a small batch distillery thing.
It was, I think, closer as I got to Orlando because I think they're not far from there.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'll check it out. We got to a store. And I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, it has a tag on the neck that says locally produced Florida whiskey, palmridgereserve.com.
Yeah.
What intrigues me, and I didn't see in the picture, but there's crap floating in it. See that?
No, I cannot see that from here.
Here, look, come get the bottle. Hold it up to the sun there. It's kind of like Goldschlager with the gold flakes, but those, I don't know if that's salt from the ocean or alligator skin, scales, or fish bits. It's not settling. It's like actively floating in there.
It's literally Florida Man.
It's Florida Man dandruff floating in this whiskey.
It's probably because it's not filtered.
So it could be.
Because there's a lot of sediment and shit in this. So
I mean, let's pop it up and give it a try.
Non-chill filtered. It's not filtered.
Yeah, that's what I said. Non-chilled filtered.
Yeah.
It's 90 proof, 45%.
Open her up.
So, well, you do the bottle pop thing. Baby bottle pop.
That's the first thing that came to my mind, and I hate those goddamn things.
But it sticks in your head, don't it?
It's just a...
Well, you don't like sweet. Most things sweet you don't like. No. Like overly sweet. And that's literally just sugar in a sucker.
Got a lot of feedback from the last show.
Which one? Oh, the hot beans?
The hot beans.
Did we?
Jason and Mo both because that's our feedback.
So we're batting 1,000.
So
we heard from both of them. I
and
saw on
they both-
Instagram where I was tagged in one of his stories, but of course I only check it every 5 days, so I missed it.
They were dying
Oh man, it was awful.
at you.
I'm sure,
They're like,
because I was
sounded
dying.
like Randy was going to have a heart attack. I'm like, I tried.
Well, that's just me getting up the stairs to the studio.
All right, here we go. Jesus Christ, what the fuck did they use?
That was a great bottle pop. You had to pry it out with your teeth, but
No shit.
Martelle was pulling that with both arms, and I saw biceps flexing.
The cork literally physically. I don't know
it
how
does not fit well.
They
must
smashed
have,
it in with a sledgehammer.
I was going to say, they must have tapped that in. Ball peen hammered that in there. It's a rivet you just pulled out of there.
Jesus. All right, so
It made a great pop, though. And we're trying this over ice because who cares? We don't care what you think, and we're going to try it. I can pour my own.
you can pour.
You're making me work.
You need to do something on this show.
I do. I eat hot stuff and die. It brings in ratings from our top 2 listeners.
And people love it. All right, so let's, because I got some other things that we're going to play and talk about today that were just sent to me.
I just realized my whiskey mold here is flat on one side. It is
Yes,
not
it is.
spherical.
No,
Are you trying to cut back on water usage?
no, when I was pressing the top down, it had a little frozen plug in the hole. There's like a breather hole.
Yeah.
And it was frozen over.
Oh,
so
so
when I
just, like,
pushed,
shut
it
out
just
the
went
side.
shot out the sides. I'm like,
I hate when
fuck it.
my hole has a little freezer plug.
A
little ice plug in my
little
hole.
cum clot.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's the.
I grow those in my garden.
I think that's the official term for it.
So, what do you get on this? You're looking up stuff.
Did I spell that right?
I'm all stuff. It's a beautiful day out. You didn't mention that. It's a nice day.
It is a really.
It's almost.
I've worked out twice today.
You said that. That's incredible. It's pretty clear skies. About 77 according to my truck as I drove in.
Which is
like not hot enough for you usually, but it's right on the top end of too hot for me.
See, and Liz and I had a discussion about that today. Like it is. This summer it's been a really nice summer, but it has been a total shit summer. If you
to own a pool for the first time ever. It has been a nice summer overall. We've had some a tornado touchdown last weekend.
I don't give a fuck about that. That doesn't affect me.
Not yet.
It won't.
What if you had a tornado in your pool?
You know what?
Then you could call a tsunami and it'd be like living in Florida.
You know what would be glorious is if a tornado took out half of my house.
We can just burn your house down.
I can't do that.
Don't
you just
put that
said
part on the air. Edit. Radio edit.
Just can't do that. So I went to Palm Ridge Reserve's website, and
I can't see it. What's it say?
Oh, it's not showing up over there?
Nope. I got no signal.
No.
Hey guys, so we've had technical difficulties the last month because Martelle's new computer from a year ago crapped out, and now he's got a tablet. There we go.
I just had it on the wrong input. No, it didn't crap. Well, yeah, the one was 2 years ago. That
2 years ago.
Because
so
I
crapped
had the
out.
MacBook,
You got a new one,
I had the MacBook for
and then the
almost
MacBook,
2 years.
The MacBook almost lasted 2 years,
and then I got rid of it. But now I'm on my iPad Pro.
I have a $300 Toshiba from 2012.
That's because you barely use yours.
That's not true. I use mine not anymore.
Looking at porn doesn't count.
No, it's mainly for memes, honestly.
That doesn't count either.
And watching TV and
the stress that I put on that gaming laptop was fucking unreal. Playing games,
high def porn.
Yeah, watching high def porn games,
midget Jello wrestling.
Oh my god! Let's do it. Hold on, I need to write shit down.
And we need to smell this and get it going before it gets watered down, because then it'll be an unfair taste. What do you get on the nose?
It's kind of sweet.
It does smell sweet. I get some earthiness to it. It smells like Florida Man's, in between Florida Man's toes and caramel.
His natcha and vanilla.
I do get a little vanilla.
No, I'm getting fruit. Like there's something fruity about it. I want to say grape, but it's not grape.
No, it's fruity, but it's also kind of floral.
Little bit. Ever since COVID, I haven't really been able to
smells
smell
like
anything.
wine. It smells like potpourri that's been soaked in wine.
That's disgusting.
Well, don't eat it.
Potpourri in
just chew
general
on
is disgusting.
You remember when every grandma had that in their home?
Yeah, I used to have it in my home. I used to throw the shit out.
I used to eat it.
I used to throw it out and blame it on the dog eating it.
like your veggies at the
But
table.
I fucking
Your kid.
hated it. It's gross.
Give it a taste before it gets watered down. Then we'll take notes. That's way more oaky tasting than it is smelling.
Yeah.
Way more oaky tasting.
And it's light. It's whiskey light.
For a 90 proof, it is pretty light.
It's mellow.
Yeah.
Not light, it's mellow.
It's smooth.
Oh, we can't use that word anymore. It's fucking banned. Dickheads.
I like how people are starting to rebel back against people like that.
No, it is very smooth as far as
it's
like
real smooth.
Ingesting it, but it's very mellow. Like it's not overly alcohol-y, or it's not very Bernie. It's not very Bernie Sanders.
No real Bernie Sanders there. No communism.
Socialism.
Same thing. Potato, tomato. If it ain't democracy, it's wrong. Raise hell and praise Adele. And I don't know how I feel about this yet.
I'm a little up in the air right now.
I want to sip on a little.
Yeah, I want
because I want to be fair.
I want to marinate on it.
I want to stew in it. I want to bathe in this.
That's weird.
I want to bathe this in my mouth.
But I'm trying to find information about how they what they do. So
it's on a small cattle farm near Umatilla, Florida.
Yeah, owners
right?
Marty and Dick.
Ha. Marty and Dick Waters. Dick Water.
They believe that their whiskey stands out from the mass-produced liquors. So I
like that this is a very small operation.
Yeah, I like small operations. That's fine. A lot of the smaller operation stuff we've had, though, is literally basically it's fucking moonshine they put in a barrel for 2 years and then call it.
Yeah, just so they can hit that minimum.
And it's
barely charred.
Damn.
This is a non-chill filtered, mellowed with toasted orange. There's your fruit. And oak woods. We mentioned the oakiness.
Very oaky.
Left to finish in small charred oak barrels. So
what are small? Like 30 gallon? 2 gallon?
5 gallon? Is it a 5 gallon Lowe's bucket with some chips in it?
With some oak staves in it?
Some staves.
So what is the? But it's at this point. I need to try it some more. At this point, it's not terrible.
No, I kind of like it. I just don't know how much I like it. I don't hate it. That's for sure because I'm still sipping on it. It is very smooth. This would be a good cigar.
You know what? It accepts. I'll tell you what it does do very well is it accepts the ice and the water very well. Now we didn't try it neat.
True. Maybe we should try it neat too. We might have to swig from the bottle, I guess, since we have no other.
Well, we're getting the Delta variant and the Lambda variant. And probably the Beta and the Alpha.
Now it's just turning into a Revenge of the Nerds sequel.
That was,
the Lambda variant.
Lambda variant. Anyway, I don't know. We're going to have to come back. We'll come back to this.
Yeah, we'll sip on this a little and talk some and come back to it.
We're going to come back to this.
I will say that I'm shocked because I expected for the price it was going to be pretty bad. And, like you said.
Typically.
Usually when you hear small distillery, they don't know what they're doing. It's very rough, but this is not.
This is not bad. This is
so. Let's do what you've been sent.
Let's.
I haven't sent you anything. So.
No, you haven't. So just go away.
I'm sorry. If I was skinny enough, I would have stood up and walked out the door. So everybody got the audio effect of me leaving when you said go away.
All right. So first, let's see. What's been going on? So Thursday, I went over to Outervelt, and I hung out for a bit over there.
I wanted to kind of go with you when you said that, or just show up and surprise you, but I've had a hell of a week.
That's fine. So I was there Thursday, hung out for a bit. Was gonna run and I had a couple beers while I was there. They were getting ready to release some stuff, and we were walking around we were literally just walking around the brewery, drinking in the back and up in the front, and met a guy. His name's Brett.
You get his number?
No.
Oh. Was he cute?
For you, yes.
Tight butt?
For you, yes.
He must work out.
He's a wrestler and an artist.
Oh, right up my alley.
Right up your alley. So he was telling me about some of the stuff that he's an art teacher. I don't know where.
It doesn't matter. They don't count.
Matter. But so we're drinking, we're talking. Dom's there, and
it sounds like he was hitting on you.
No, he hit me. He wasn't hitting on me. So let's see.
If he hit you, he was hitting on you. It's like elementary school.
I don't know that that's how it actually works. And I spelled wrestling wrong.
Art Wrestling.
Here we go. This is what I want.
So what is this? Art Wrestling League.
Art
the
Wrestling
AWL.
League. So this is here in Ohio.
The Artist Wrestling League began in 2015 in Columbus, Ohio. In 5 years, AWL has entertained countless fans, painted hundreds of paintings, and performed all over Ohio. We want to thank all of the AWL galaxy. Franklinton, that's the hood.
Yeah. So
I've spent time around Franklinton.
So they're not going to be able to hear this very well.
Thanks gentrification. Now we've got art wrestling in the hood.
This is
that's a lot of white people in a place that is predominantly not occupied by white people. From my experience.
Akron,
Akron's pretty pasty.
Oh yeah, so
that guy's mask.
Right, this guy right here in the black, that's Brett.
That's the guy you met?
That's the guy I
awesome.
met. He hit me with a backhand in my chest that damn near knocked me off the bar stool.
Yeah? Was that better or worse than when I Krav Maga'd your bicep with my elbow?
It was
Equal?
much worse.
Was it worse?
Oh, it was much worse.
He's a big dude.
He's a big dude, and
he's pouring water on it. Well, that's not him.
He is this is what he does, but his name
it's very kitschy backyard wrestling. Your whole mic Martelle just lost his mic. The whole thing just fell.
There we go.
Okay. That guy's wearing a wig and a cheap suit.
Well, yeah, so
this is very, very kitschy backyard wrestling.
Oh, yes, it's very kitschy. The whole thing is...
This is for people that don't have a hobby. He's like, I'm an artist for work, so I don't want to be an artist on the side, so I'm going to do backyard wrestling.
Well, they do art. They draw and paint, and then they wrestle.
So it's like one of those things at a winery where you sip wine and paint, except you paint and wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to talk trash to him because he'll probably kill me.
But it's actually funny. So we're sitting there, and he told me about it. So I looked it up, came up with this.
I like the music.
The one guy that does the interviewing. I'm like, I said, this shit reminds me of Rough and Rowdy wrestling.
It's like, so instead of Joe Rogan, they have a faux Rogan.
Well, so does the Rough and Rowdy. The shit we were watching before, they have that.
I do love Rough and Rowdy. I watched every video on that page eventually. Every video.
That shit is so good.
Some of it was
there
dumb.
He is. There he is painting.
In his luchador mask.
Yeah, he wears a luchador
Actually,
mask.
that's more like a BDSM mask. Let's be honest.
It's really just a spandex that he cut some holes in.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Jimmy Hart.
That was Jimmy Hart.
Oh, that was not a fake hit.
Yeah, but that wasn't as damaging as it looked.
I don't care. Even getting smacked in the back of the leg with a wiffle ball,
I'm sure it hurts.
Sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure it hurts. It stings. There's no doubt about that. I'm not discrediting things hurt.
So, if you want to check out just...
Those shorts are way too small for those fellas.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, I do that and you yell at me.
Oh, my God. He hit me almost as hard as that. Backhand.
I have no doubt that hurts. I have no doubt. That's some man moves.
He just went, bam!
Yeah, that's...
damn near knocked me off.
I bet I can knock you off your bar stool, though.
Well, after about 3 or 4 beers, you hit me, and I'm
after
just
about 3 or 4 beers, I'll just blow softly into your ear, and you'll just fall over.
I want to vomit now. All right, so...
From me or from these guys? Because I'm not sure.
Both.
That's fair.
Both.
Those look like a whole bunch of me's. That looks like my family reunion.
It is a whole bunch of yous.
That's seriously. That was my family reunion in 2017. That's all that video was.
So if you want to watch some quality entertainment,
don't watch that.
That is approved by myself as the Buckhorn Podcast. Definitely check out AWL.
Like I said, by yourself as the Buckhorn Podcast.
As myself. By myself.
As the Buckhorn Podcast.
Yeah, as the Buckhorn Podcast. Go check that shit out, because that is right up there with the Rough and Rowdy.
They do have 89 followers, subscribers on YouTube, so they're climbing the ranks.
It's a small operation.
I'm all for it. I'd go watch it. They're getting bigger. They get much bigger.
I think we may have more listeners.
By one. We have 90. Moving on up.
So the Olympics are going on right now. And
they are.
I don't know
I heard about this.
I don't know what the Olympic standings are, but
yeah, I don't know. I'll Google the medal count.
You Google the medal count. So Kevin Hart
I'm more of a winter Olympic guy, but okay, hold on.
Pause. All right.
Pause that. Because there's a meme that went around that cracked me up about summer versus winter Olympics. It says Summer Olympics. Who can run fastest? Who can swim fastest? Who can do the best somersault? Winter Olympics. Who can make the bottom hit to the bottom of this ice slide of death and survive? Who can get around the rink without getting their hands sliced off by everyone else's feet blades? Can this guy do a 1080-degree flip without dying?
Well, they have skateboarding and surfing now, so you got to watch out for sharks and 780 head trauma.
And then there was the 780 head trauma.
And cheering is now in the Olympics.
It's not a sport.
You said the requirement that if it wasn't in the Olympics, it isn't a sport. It's in the Olympics now.
I said it's the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games.
And cheering is no different than gymnastics.
Not a sport.
But it is a sport.
Not a sport. Olympic Games. It's a game.
You are so close-minded about everything.
No, just about cheering. And mainly just because it's fun.
You're so pathetic.
Cheerleaders and their brothers get so upset.
I honestly could care less. I just hate to see you being so close-minded about
First off,
things.
You don't care about anything I think about or how I feel about things, so don't lie. Do not lie to our 90 listeners.
We only have 2.
Do not lie to our both listeners.
Jason and Mo. And Corey. 3.
Thanks, oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Corey Allender.
Allender. Yeah,
tomato, potato.
I mean, if you called me Brandon Martelli all the time, I'd be like, it's really Martell. Start pronouncing it right.
I'm Martelli. Like Lancaster?
Yeah. Lancaster. What are you looking up?
I was looking up the Olympic crap.
Oh.
Relevant to what we're doing.
So
I'm still talking with you.
Okay. Well, so here's
I'm trying to find the meme I really wanted to read, and I can't find it.
Well, good. So there's a video out. It's called Equestrian or Horse Crip Walking. And I thought this was going to be edited. Like, this is NBC. So it's Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And they do
Olympic commentating.
Yes. So the first one, there's 2 guys standing in Speedos next to each other, and they're trying to guess what the sport is.
Okay, here it is. They're doing it together.
Pause.
Summer triathlon. Don't run too fast. You have to save your energy for a swim and a bike ride. Winter biathlon. I see you've been skiing for 5 miles. Now here's your gun.
Actually, they have I think there's a new shooting sport.
I feel like
in
they
the
were
Olympics
like,
now
I feel
where
like
it's
the COVID was like screwed everything up. So the Olympics were like, we need viewers. Let's just throw everything in.
Well, no, there's a sport where you do, and I can't remember what it is. You do a workout and then you shoot. So you would do.
That's just called me walking out to the range and then shooting.
No, that's like you have to be more physically movement than that.
But at my size, it's like it's the same.
I don't want to hear it.
It's pretty.
All
much
I'm
the
hearing
same.
is excuses.
No, you're hearing logic and reason.
You
so right
getting
now,
out of the chair, you consider a squat. That's not a move. That's not
if I squat down and stand up, is that not a squat?
No.
Is it the same movement as a squat?
No.
Yes, it is.
No, because you're using your arms.
That's fair.
You can't get out of that chair without using your arms.
At this point, probably not.
So
I would not bank my paycheck on that. So Ohio State. Man, I'm ready for football season. Oh. The United States.
This is going to be a long ass show today.
Ohio State University is in the lead with 64 medals, but only second with gold. China's winning with 29, which is in China, so home field advantage.
It's in Japan.
I mean, potato, tomato.
No, it's actually completely different.
Playfully racist.
Way different. They're
look,
suppressed
if they
in
can
China,
say all
and
white people look the same,
super nice in Japan.
They could be from North Korea. It's fine.
I don't know how that's even relevant.
It's not.
They're not even allowed to be in the Olympics.
That is true.
Either is Russia this year, so they got kicked out for doping.
Which is really weird.
They got caught.
Right. That's exactly it.
So anyway, Kevin Hart, Snoop Dogg, 2, 3, yeah. Like
It's
triple front flip into a dive.
Yeah, that was a really impressive
diving.
Dive. So it's Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart, which Kevin Hart, I'm hit or miss on.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Snoop Dogg, I think, is funny just because he's always high. Like, honestly, I would like this better with Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson. You wouldn't be able to see them through the cloud of
Willie Nelson
smoke.
Doesn't smoke weed anymore.
What?
Yeah,
he has his own weed line.
He doesn't smoke weed anymore.
Since when?
Like a year ago.
That's uncalled for.
Yeah,
Thanks, COVID.
No, it wasn't that. He was developing like lung polyps from smoking so much, like just the smoke itself, not from the marijuana, from the physical smoke and the
so
inhalation.
he can do edibles.
I don't know if he's doing edibles or not, but I just know that he's not smoking weed anymore.
He hasn't been smoking it for a really, really, really long time. I mean, Willie Nelson has smoked since before you and I were born, I think. What are you doing?
I was checking something.
Okay. You check your things.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just curious.
I was going to try to run the audio, loop the audio in again.
That's fine.
You know, just like we did last time, like live, like start plugging shit in and just see what happens.
It's fine. Let's plug and unplug things while we're recording.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, we do not plan anything. That's true.
That is
nothing here is scripted.
I've been
listening to a podcast and I shared it with a buddy, and it's a Parcast podcast, which they have many different podcasts.
You know what? And they're moving solely to Spotify.
Yeah.
You can just kiss my ass. I hate Spotify's player.
When I get done with this one on Podbean, I'm not going to listen to any more of theirs because I'm not. Spotify I only went to for one podcast, and I only use one podcast on it. But I was talking to a buddy about it, and I said, I have a problem. Like, they're very informational, and, like, it intrigues me, but they're so scripted and so planned out. And the word he used for their podcast was sterile. He said they're very sterile. And I said, that's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah.
It feels like something like you're in a doctor's office or something.
Yeah.
You get a ton of info and it's intriguing.
Scripted.
Oh, yeah. They didn't make no bones about it, but it's very much just, here's the info, and they always put sound effects to it, and it's heavily edited, which is fine. That's just not us.
The sound effect thing I can't stand.
Like, I hate it because
about it.
They put sirens in one, and I was driving.
And you lose your shit.
And I heard sirens, and it sounded like not a policeman, but like a fire truck or something. And I'm looking around trying to pull over. And I'm like, what? And obviously, quickly it dawned on me it's on the podcast.
Right. They do.
Well, you're playing that through your speakers in your truck. That's so annoying.
Well, I thought about putting background music to our stuff, like just a constant, like maybe like an organ playing in the background.
Just a constant organ hum, like a Phantom of the Opera, but one note.
Yeah,
just like bong for an hour.
No, it would change. Like every 5 minutes, it'd be like just do it like something like that.
I would hate us for that, for you doing that.
I hate us, and I haven't done it yet.
You hate everybody and everything.
That's not true.
Everyone and everything. Why does everything remind me of a song?
You can't start up a
if
channel
you mess
while
up
you're
this
recording. No, I'm not going to.
This is why we need a new computer, and by we I mean you.
Well, it wouldn't have made a difference one way or another.
But you could have done a new channel on the new thing, right?
I could have, but I would have still had to turn it on here.
Oh,
it still has to be on.
Gotcha.
The recorder before
you got to turn it on before it gets active.
Yeah. Oh shit! I was hoping to play the audio through so
look up Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg.
But anyway. Oh, hold on.
The video's equestrian or horse crip walking.
Horse crip walking. So you got to hear this shit because I just watched this and it is friggin' hilarious. There we go. All right. We don't hug like that.
That's enough. You're talking about two white diapers. Snoop said, I know it's synchronized diving because I had the same draws on. I sound just like him, for those of you wondering. So,
all right. So
Snoop Dogg's definitely going to be the funniest part of this.
Well, yeah, because Kevin Hart. So here we go. It's a horse trotting across the field. Oh, there we go.
There was crip walking, cuz.
Hey.
He said, that's gangsta.
Hold on, wait for it. I gotta get this motherfucker in a video.
Snoop's about to write a whole new album just based on equestrian horse Olympic riding.
They ask how the horses get over there.
That's a good question.
What? Oh, wait for it. Emirates. That's expensive.
The athletes on Southwest? He said the Emirates, that's expensive. And the athletes on Southwest?
All right, so
that's pretty funny.
I'm going to stop this.
Somebody told me they discovered that, and then they're like, yeah, parts are funny, but it's pretty bland, but that was funny.
So apparently these are 30-minute shows they do. The two of them, they do these 30-minute highlights, and they're
So they're not
unedited.
watching it live. It's just them two. It's kind of like us.
It's
They
kinda like
play
us.
it and react to it.
Yeah, they play it and react to it. So, and it's uncut.
They're like
it's
the
unedited.
blacker version of us. It's like they've just tanned longer than we have.
Yeah, except I'm Snoop Dogg and you're Kevin Hart.
I don't know if that's fair or not, but I can't. At the same time, I can't dispute that claim.
I think I may have smoked more weed than you.
That's probably true.
So I'm Snoop Dogg.
Have you smoked weed more than 74 times?
Yes.
Well, you win, because I'm not going to close to that. So I'm the Martha Stewart to your Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But I'm not short. I'm just really fat. So you're Snoop Dogg to my Ralphie May.
Stocky.
I'm stocky. I'm thick.
Husky.
Oh, that's the jeans I wore when I was a
I
kid.
know. All right. So what do you think about this Palm Ridge?
Honestly, I'm sitting here sipping on it. I like it. It's really smooth. It's refreshing, kind of.
It is.
I'm going to give it a solid. I'm going to say for the price point. Now it's not available in Ohio,
So,
at least not now. I'm going to give it a 2.5.
all right.
If
I'm
you're down
at
there,
a 2.
I'm saying if you're down there, it's worth a snag. It's really smooth.
At
Haven't
least
tried
over
it
Rocks
neat.
it is.
Yeah, haven't tried.
We're going
it
to try
neat.
it as a whiskey sour here in a minute.
Awesome. I'm all for it. But yeah, I'd say it's worth a shot because I think I only paid $25 or $30
If
bucks
it's
for
$25
it.
or $30,
Something like
that's right in like the Weller Special Reserve.
Yeah, it's not bad. And I could be off on the price, to be honest with you, because I don't remember. But sorry, I had to shoot that last bit because Martelle came over with his mini stubby can. I do have a red straw. I got a little swizzle stick.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and try this as a sour. I found, as I was doing when I was making the margaritas, this company called Zebra.
Okay.
They make mixes. They make margarita, mojito,
Like the pre-mix
whiskey
stuff.
sour. It's pre-mix, Neon Zebra.
This is basically the shortcut to making.
Yeah, it's
Cocktails.
It's lemon flavor with other natural flavors.
Okay.
Okay, it's just a
Like urine,
potentially
armpit sweat,
zebra cum.
duck butter.
Definitely zebra cum because that's what's on the can.
It's just a zebra.
It's zebra jizz.
It doesn't say that.
But it's wildly easy to mix.
So
It's
on
half a
mix.
can of Neon Zebra cum, 1.5 ounces of whiskey, one tasty cocktail.
And of course, we measured out the whiskey,
Well, yeah.
so it's exact.
I did half.
because we always do that.
I did 50-50.
Did half a bottle and half a bottle.
Well, it's
No, so we poured. Yeah,
so a can
we're
is
probably pretty close.
a can is 7.5 fluid ounces, so that's 3.25 ounces to 3.25 ounces of whiskey.
That would only be 6.5, 3.75 ounces.
Whatever. I don't do maths.
I don't numbers.
I
So-
hate the numbers, and I don't do the decimals.
So that has no alcohol in it.
No.
It's just a mixer. So, which I've got a couple of things like that at home that Eggenreiter, who's been on the show, got us.
You could just.
Just drink it. What's it taste like?
It's not a good idea. It's just like syrupy,
Just the
juicy stuff.
soury stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not great.
So
doing
now we've
that.
got a whiskey sour
with the Palm Ridge.
with this Palm Ridge.
Now I've made a whiskey sour, and I think I used Bullet
with this stuff.
with this stuff.
Okay.
It was either Bullet or Weller.
Now, where did you get this?
You just got it at the grocery store.
Oh, okay. So it's common.
It's readily available.
Okay.
Yeah. But I picked up the margarita version of it as well and put some of that into additional margaritas that I made. It didn't enhance it, but it gave it a different flavor, and it was still really good.
I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
I don't like it.
I'm not real sure on it. It's not.
I don't like it.
It's
I
not-
didn't like it the first can that I had when I
the
drank
rye?
it.
I was going to ask if it was better with the rye.
Well, I didn't do it with the rye. I did just,
Oh, I thought you said
just
you-
Bullet.
Okay. Sorry. For some reason, I heard rye. And you didn't like it then?
I didn't like it then. I was hoping maybe it would change with something else. I wasn't a big fan of it with the Weller either.
I wonder how it would be with the ginger, Virgil Cane ginger.
I'm not wasting my ginger
I
on this at
wouldn't.
this point.
I would not either, but I feel like the ginger would definitely enhance it. But I also
I feel like you use the ginger as a crutch to make drinks better.
you call it a crutch, but I call it delicious.
Well, no, it is. But I just feel like you try to use the ginger to make
But it's
bad
just-
things taste better when they're just bad things.
I don't disagree, but the ginger is just so unique. There's nothing else with that flavor profile. So it always intrigues me, what would it taste like with the ginger?
But that seems like I'm just wasting it if I'm just testing it to see what it's going to taste like.
Are you still drinking it? Because if you are, then it's not wasted. You may not like it as much. It would
taste better if I didn't waste it on something like this.
If you just drink it
if I just drank it on the rocks.
I mean, that's fair, but then you never know. And if you don't shine, you'll never grow.
You bring some ginger up.
I got to get mine.
So I don't have to waste my bottle.
I have to get mine from Mike. Got a couple bottles sitting there waiting on me.
Wow, it's only been like 3 weeks.
I know. Well, I was going
He's
to go
probably drank it by now.
I was going to go out to that gym thing. He's like, well, I could leave the bottles there.
He wasn't even there.
Well, no, he said he wouldn't be, but he's going to drop the bottles off and leave them for me. And then he's like, yeah, I forgot. And then I couldn't make it anyway, so it worked out.
That's all right. We did a workout. You wouldn't have had any fun.
Oh, no, I would have came after that. I would have came fashionably late. I would have came at 7.
We were working out.
I would have came at 7:30. I would have came at 7 to just watch you work out.
We were still working out.
I would have sipped whiskey.
It was
good job, guys.
It was 200 reps of bench press.
That's dumb. That's overkill.
Every time you broke, it was 4 100-pound sandbags over the shoulder and 8 tire flips, and you did it with a partner. So I would bench as many reps as I could, and then my partner would bench as many reps as he could, and then went out
the bags and
flipped the tire. Or no, it was 4 tire flips and 8 sandbags. Sorry. I had that backwards.
Sounds dumb.
It was awesome. It was absolutely amazing.
But did you have a good time afterward?
Yeah.
There you go.
Had a good time afterward. Ate some jalapeno poppers.
Ooh.
I showed up with a beer in my hand. Which
you just walked in Steve Austin style, slammed 2 beer cans together, chugged them.
I walked in with a Florida man in my hand.
Nice.
And we were standing there watching CrossFit games, and I sipped on that. After I finished that, they're like, all right, let's go work out. I pulled a beer out of my pocket, cracked that open.
You got to stay hydrated.
And went and worked out. So I drank a Florida Man, then pulled a Miller Lite out because I needed water.
Yeah.
So
you need some kind of American light beer to hydrate.
Yeah. So I used that, and there's a video of me maybe on the Instagrams of flipping a tire while drinking a beer.
Is it on the TFA page?
I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, you do pull it up.
If I can
pull it up,
I don't
down.
I don't have Instagram on here, but I can find it. But yeah, it was a really good time. We need to actually, as a gym, do that more often.
I agree. I was not part of it at all.
I am trying to get them to remove you from all the gym shit because you're not a member.
I am a member.
You're not, though.
I am a lifetime member. You know what I paid for it with?
Nothing.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
You didn't pay for shit.
I did bleed in that gym several times.
I've bled in that gym more than you.
Oh, well, I'm not arguing that.
I know.
You seem like a bitter, grumpy old man.
No, I'm just trying to one-up you.
That's not hard. My kids one-up me every day.
Here we go.
That's not a tire.
No,
That's Todd.
That's not Todd.
No, Todd
That's
was
Ben.
at the beginning. Jeez. Turn the bass up some more. I can barely hear it.
Okay. It's behind you.
I feel it. It's rumbling my giblets.
That's Zach. There's Todd.
Yep, there's Todd. That's the one I saw.
There's me.
You're an idiot.
I know.
Tire flips.
Tire flip. Tire flip. Tire flip. Oh, it gets so much better than that.
Oh, man.
There's me, Zach, me.
That's not a tire flip. That's a tire stand up.
I had to stop halfway to take a swig. There we go.
Oh, man. I love how dumb you are.
I know. I'm such a jokester.
So you're just a funny fella.
I try. Some people do not appreciate my humor sometimes.
I don't understand why not. I don't get it.
They think I'm an asshole.
Well, you're that too.
I am.
I just laugh about it, though.
But I'm only an asshole when I need to be. So, I have reasons. Oh, there's something I want. Okay. Just because we're on a YouTube kick and we're doing videos.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
sent me this, but I'd seen it like 2 weeks before.
Oh, well, then fuck off.
I mean, I'm on TikTok, so it's like been sent to me by 15 people. By the way, guess how much your boys got views now in one video?
1.7
million. I'm up to 14,500 followers
Those
now.
are just bots.
Nope, they've replied. Comments, dude.
It cannot be 1.7
1.7 million.
1.7 million comments.
No, 1.7 million views.
That's all bots.
No, it's not.
I don't say it yet.
They can't hear this. This is not going to be funny. This is funny to me and you.
Have you checked your butthole? Skinny bitty bop 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 bop. Don't say it. I know it's only gonna be funny to you and I. It's an Australian guy.
It's hilarious. I've watched it several times.
And his face, and I say, "Have you checked your butthole?" It's a good video. I may put it in the notes as well. Anyway, I don't like the whiskey sour. I don't recommend getting the Neon Zebra. Like, it gets a straight 1.
I think, I want to give it a 1 because that's Kentucky Tavern.
It can. You know what? We should try this with Kentucky Tavern.
Do you have some?
Yeah,
I'll try it. Run down and get it. Pause the recording, or just let me talk.
Oh no, we'll do it after we finish this. Like, I can't just. I'm not.
Yeah, I can't chug this. This is. I'm going to say it with the Palm Ridge. It's a 1.5 only because I can't give it a 1.
You can give it a 1.
No, but it doesn't make me vomit like the.
We're reviewing
the PMA Star.
Hold on, we're reviewing the mix.
Okay,
now, granted,
we're reviewing the mix.
Granted, it's with the Palm Ridge. We like the Palm Ridge. We're reviewing the mix, not the Palm Ridge and the mix.
Yeah, I'm at a 1. It's not worth it.
It's not
I think
worth
you can
it.
do a better mix on your own.
Yeah,
with like 2 ingredients.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, 1 then.
Yeah.
It's not worth buying.
It's not worth buying at all.
It's gimmicky, which a lot of the premixes are.
Well, I wouldn't say it's gimmicky. It's ease of use.
I was going to say it's for people that don't know how to mix a drink.
Yeah,
they don't want to
for
exert the energy of mixing like 2 or 3 ingredients.
It's for those that can't use simple syrup and lemon juice.
Right. Yeah, because the whiskey sour,
really
even if you use sour mix, like legit sour mix, and the 2 or 3 whatever ingredients, you could make a good amaretto sour, whiskey sour, whatever, without much effort. To an extent, depending on how much you drink. Maybe this is after you've drank some good ones. This is easier, and that's fine.
This is a backup.
Yeah, that's once you're gone. But this, I like the idea of a premix because it's easy.
Oh yeah, I absolutely like the idea.
But I will not go get this. If I see this, I will not pick it up.
We had what the hell did I do with that? We tried a bottle of the premixed Manhattans.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was not good. Now, I don't know what happened to that bottle.
I've got 2 bottles of, one is a smoked, like maple bacon Manhattan type drink, premix, and one's just regular old fashioned or something like that Egg Rider got me. I'm about halfway through 2 bottles. I've had them for 5 or 6 months. And I've tried them with different
years.
I've had them for 3 days.
I've had them for 5 or 6 years.
No, but I've been trying it with different whiskeys and stuff, and different.
But if they're
amounts.
premixed, why are you trying them with different whiskeys? Are you adding to it?
No, there's no whiskey. There's no alcohol in them.
Oh, okay.
It's like this. It's meant to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, sometimes it's not bad
because the one that we had, the Manhattan mix we had the alcohol in it.
Yeah. No, this is different. This is like this. It's a mixer, and then you add your own whiskey or bourbon or whatever.
Okay.
And sometimes it's not bad. So I need to bring them on the show. I've got, like I said, about half a bottle of each lead, and they're small bottles, kind of like these cans. And they're not bad, but I don't think nothing pre-mixed as far as extra ingredients to add to a whiskey or bourbon is going to be as good as fresh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like buying a freezer meal versus cooking the same. Like Salisbury steak, Michelina's, is not going to be as good as if you made homemade Salisbury steak. Or chicken and rice. Frozen meal is not going to be as good as if you make chicken and rice.
Could you get any more fucking redneck country?
Oh, absolutely I can. I can cut my sleeves off. I can kiss my sister.
Fucking salt. You don't even have a sister.
Nope.
It's just you and Kevin.
Well, I mean, he's got the moves. I just got to get a wig.
So do you.
Yeah. We can slap them together.
Good God.
Wet t-shirt contest.
Fucking scissoring and shit.
So? Why are you judging, man? Why are you so judgmental? It's 2021. Get off it. I'll wear my party pants and scissor my brother if I want to. You can leave your friends behind.
God, I hope you show up on a fucking bicycle,
and if they don't scissor, you ain't no friend of mine.
I hope you show up on a bicycle.
I'm going to need a couple of them at this point.
A unicycle.
You want to be able to see it.
A lost seat.
If I showed up on a unicycle, all you see is a tire sticking out of my butt crack.
Hey, it's like a Healy.
It's like a Healy, but for me, it's just a wheelie. Oh, that's funny.
I need to come up with a name for that now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to figure that out.
I'm lost
If you got a name for that, don't email us at thebuckhornpodcast@gmail.com. That's called an oopsie. That's called half of a lost unicycle.
Where'd the unicycle go?
Sucked it right up there.
I
Just waddling with the tire sticking out of my butt crack. Oh, I need
a one
to lose
wheel.
weight.
Oh, hold on, that's already a product.
Oh man, are we going to try this stuff with Beam 8-star Kentucky Tavern?
Do you want to? Do you
Why
really?
not?
I mean, we're already gone down. We've already gone downhill. We might as well go all the way to the bottom of the ravine.
Yeah, there's
Marianas
no
Trench.
brakes, dude. When I go sledding down a hill, there's no brakes, so we go, and what we hit at the bottom, we hit. Sometimes it's a tree, sometimes a creek.
Sometimes it's an anglerfish. We're going straight to the Marianas Trench on this one.
I think there's way worse than an anglerfish in that trench.
Bottom of the bottom.
The ocean terrifies me.
Does it really?
Would you rather die down in the Marianas Trench by some weird fish, getting pulled all the way down there, or die out in space, like floating away? Like Sarah McLachlan did in that movie about space.
I have heard, I don't know what the truth is behind it, that drowning is pleasant.
See, it's kind of that
Suffocation is not.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. And you kind of like slowly slip.
In space?
But your body would have to panic when you're drowning.
It does for a minute.
When your mind, at the point you realize I'm effed, you're freaking out. I don't see peace coming after that. It could. So I've never experienced it.
I haven't either. And here's what I've read. And
but how do they know?
From people who have drowned and come back.
Then they didn't really die.
They didn't die. No, I didn't say die.
Fakers.
I said drown. You can drown and be brought back.
That's fair. I've actually, never mind.
So they have basically said that you panic and then all of a sudden it's a calm.
You just kind of accept it.
It's
your body's just like, yeah, you're done.
It's like being
going to
unborn.
Sleep.
Well, you're
being unborn sounds terrifying,
doesn't it?
That means you're just going back into your mother's vajayjay.
Right, back into a water sack. You came out.
Okay, first off, don't talk about my mama that way.
You came out of a water sack, and
don't talk about her water sack that way.
The water burst, and then you came out of a canal,
a canal.
So, but I've heard that it's just
going to sleep.
It's basically pleasant. Like you freak out for a second, and then you accept it. But suffocation.
No breathing. Don't give up. If I my breathing. Sorry. Everything reminds me of a song.
But suffocation is not as pleasant for people who've been choked out and had suffocated and been brought back.
I've been choked out several times.
Being put to sleep in an arm
I've told
bar.
Beth to calm down.
What you do in your bedroom is your business.
It's not what I do. She does it when I'm asleep. It's not even kinky.
Well, so that's because she's trying to collect the insurance cash.
Oh, I got to cancel that policy. Take away her incentive.
She's like, motherfucker.
No, actually, the last time I was choked out was at the gym. It was JJ.
Well, you deserved it if it was JJ.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
I thought I was winning. I did not win.
With JJ, you don't think you're winning.
I lost.
He lets you think you're winning.
Right.
And then he takes you down.
He's getting old and fat now and has a couple kids. And
apparently
he went to
Florida.
Yeah.
In Florida.
So.
With his biracial, multiracial fat body.
He is a fatty.
He's getting, I mean, he was, when I met him, he wasn't a fatty, and now he's
probably still only like 155 pounds, 165 at most.
Yeah, but 102 of that is like in his stomach now.
Because he's short.
Yeah. He's like a little hobbit. He's
wanted to be on our podcast for so many years, and then he moved to Florida. Now we're just talking bad trash.
Well, he was on the show when he was in town the one day.
Oh yeah,
we had him on the show. And he's like, I have no idea what I was getting into.
He's so forgettable. I totally forgot about one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Where are we going? So yeah, let's do the.
We had him on the show. So
let's do
let me run down
cocktail.
and grab the whatever one has more in it.
Grab some more ice too, because I don't know if I want to do that neat with warm room temperature.
I got you, Boo.
Bad whiskey and bad mix. So Martelle went downstairs, and here I am again, all alone, on the microphone. Just me, my dog, and my bone. Not that way. You pervert. Get your mind out of the gutter. I did not stutter. This is my verse. I can't get any worse. I'm a free flow rapper. Pitter patter. Get at her. Rain falls from the cloud. Hits the roof. The dog goes woof. And he's back. Okay, thank you for running upstairs with ice in your hands. Martelle just ran upstairs with bad whiskey under his armpit and 2 hands cupped full of ice. I'm not even mad.
How else are you going to
I'm not even mad. It's so fast. And then all you had left over you had to put in your water? That's awesome.
I mean, I touched my butthole with it last, so.
Show
it's fine.
The big,
right?
beautiful butthole.
All right, here we go. Give you some of that.
This is going to be bad. I'm not. This is a bad idea. I'm not looking forward to this.
Tell me when.
When? I said when before you started pouring that. Dude, that's good. That's plenty.
Are you sure?
No, I'm good. No, stop. Dude, you better collaborate and listen.
Why?
Ice is back. In Martelle's hands glisten.
All right, just so we're fair.
Beam 8-star. Grabs a hold of you. Oh, man.
I got just as much as you do. Maybe more.
This is going to be so bad. So this is mix we already said don't get with whiskey that made us almost vomit.
With Kentucky Tavern that you don't get.
Oh, so it's a tavern. I thought it was the Beam.
I had more Tavern than Beam.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to waste that Beam.
It's a white elephant.
They sell that in the giant, like 1.75 liter bottles.
You can get it as a handle, yes.
I walked in and saw that and gagged.
You were like,
I was like, what? And you know me, like.
And everybody looked at you and they're like, what? And you're like,
don't get, like, I'll tell you cheap whiskey to get. Not that.
An old man told me to buy this.
I remember. He was wrong.
He was way the fuck wrong.
His taste buds have been dead for a decade.
So what if this tastes really good?
I mean, then we found a way to drink it. Hey, 2 negatives make a positive, right?
It didn't KT ruin some DP?
Some double penetration.
Yeah.
I think it might have caused some, but I mean, ruined it.
Kentucky Tavern ruined some Dr. Pepper.
Kentucky Tavern ruined everything. The KT ruined the DP. That's the name of our next album.
KT. God, all right, I don't even want to try it.
I was going to say, now that you have it here, I'm nervous. You almost took a drink and you set it back down.
I keep picking it up, right. And I can't get past the elbow.
I can't get past elbow deep on this.
It's so heavy, I can't pick it up.
That's, I'm Martelle and he's Randy.
Bye,
Instagram,
guys.
Tweetstagram.
Yeah, the thing with the
thing. I want to do zombie Skittles with a hot jelly bean.
I can't even smell it.
Dude, it actually smells like, oh, you took a drink. Don't tell me it's good. It's not good.
Try it.
Oh, my stomach was fine.
Try it.
I mean, too big.
Try
but it's turning now.
Try it.
Not as bad as I thought.
I am so fucking disappointed.
It's actually not nearly as bad.
Two wrongs make a right.
This might be better than it was with the good whiskey.
I know.
That's not bad. That tastes like a citrus soda.
I'm like, what the fuck?
What happened? I don't taste bad whiskey at all.
It's the same. I put the same amount of whiskey mix in your glass.
You did like 1-to-1.
And I did 1-to-1.
And I tried to tell you to stop sooner than that.
It's not told bad. Me to stop before I started.
That's true. He said, tell me to stop, and he hadn't even poured it. He put the bottle to my glass, and I said, stop. That's not bad. I'm so mad that is not grossing me out.
Fucking irritated.
Because everything else with Kentucky Tavern what if Beam's good with this?
I don't even want to try that today.
That's probably, let's not push our luck.
I just swam. I literally just surfaced above the Marianas Trench at this point. I haven't been rescued. I just surfaced.
I'm still in the good happy spot of dying.
I was expecting to just kind of.
I thought this was going to make me puke.
Be pulled down by a megalodon, and
I was my megalodon.
I was rescued by a giant squid,
which giant squids are known for doing.
Right.
Rescuing humans at the Mariachi Trench,
or maybe a porpoise. A dolphin
Flipper,
fucking Flipper, save me.
Flipper goes down thousands of feet to save you. I'm shocked how much this doesn't suck. I'm not going to say it's great.
It's not. No. It's not
this
great.
Isn't something I'm going to make a habit of. But I'm really don't. He's taking a straight shot of Kentucky Tavern. Out of the bottle.
Oh, no, it's not good.
It took a couple seconds, but it finally kicked in.
Oh, no. That is not good. That is fucking
You just had to make
gross.
sure it hadn't gotten better is what you were doing.
Yes.
So it's still bad.
Oh, it's still
I'm
bad.
going to take your word for it.
It's still bad.
I'm
No,
good.
I'm not going to make you do that.
After the hot jelly beans, I'm good.
Ugh.
Did you finish the hot jelly beans, by the way?
No, I actually threw them out. They got hard. But,
Yeah, they did.
But Harley,
Did she eat the hottest?
I would not let her eat the hottest.
You should have.
No. I'm not going to do that. That's child abuse. Because they were hot. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no, they were hot.
hot.
I was
They were
not kidding. My reactions were not faked. I did not like them. They were hot.
But Harley is very much she saw a jelly bean.
That's how my boys were.
I want a
jelly
jelly bean.
beans.
And I said, okay. And I just pulled out the first two. Like whatever the one was in the
It was
house.
like jalapeno and sriracha, I think.
I think, yeah. And she goes, I'll take the green one.
Jalapeno.
She chewed it up. She looked at me and she goes, is that all you got?
See that there? I would want you the
like-
hottest immediately.
I'm like, that's it. Like we're not. I said they are hot, Harley. I said you ate a jalapeno.
Yeah.
I said you eat jalapenos all the time.
Yeah, that's mild.
There's no habanero version of this. We're not like it goes cayenne, ghost.
Yeah.
Reaper.
Those
We're
5
not-
steps is a quick escalation.
Yeah, it goes mild, fuck,
And then after that, it's
And-
like you hate your life.
and well, but I didn't have the issues that you had. Like it, but I'm
Yeah.
used to hot. Like
I'm okay with hot, but those things, it was the
no,
hot
no.
and the fact that it just sticks in your teeth and it just stays there. Like, and I'm
That
not
is
eating, like
what-
if I'm eating hot with a meal, like on something,
that's what Mo loved about it. It
oh
got
my
stuck in your
gosh,
teeth.
just like the zombie Skittles, man.
Yeah. See, I didn't have that issue. I didn't have anything getting stuck in my teeth.
Oh,
now the
freaking kill me.
cayenne tasted the best out of all of them.
Flavor wise, yes, but it was still hot.
It was still really
it had
hot.
A good, it had a good kick. I would say flavor wise, that was probably my favorite. But
Well,
none
the
of
other
them-
ones tasted like shit. I mean, it had to have been your favorite because the other
they
4
did taste pretty bad.
were
flavor
really
wise.
bad
They
flavor
were
wise.
just hot. Well,
They were
the first
just-
2 weren't real hot. You tasted spice, but they weren't real hot.
Well,
the last 2,
the jalapeno did not taste like a jalapeno. Though.
No, not at
like
all.
jalapeno actually has a flavor.
yeah, which I like.
And
I'll eat jalapenos on pizza or
Oh, yeah.
different sandwiches.
I like the taste of a jalapeno. I like the taste of a habanero. They both have a taste.
right.
But habanero, I don't think was one of the flavors. But sriracha was weird. It didn't taste like sriracha.
Which I don't like sriracha anyway.
I only like sriracha on Chinese food or Japanese food.
I've never had it on that, so I can't
But-
judge. But I don't think flavor wise, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's just kind of
okay.
It's kind of bland.
It's enhancing
to me.
No. It's an for me. It's an enhancement.
I haven't had it on Asian food like you have, so maybe.
So
it
what
does.
are you eating it on? A hot dog?
The first
Fucking
time I
chicken
had it was
nugget?
on a chicken wing
Why? You don't put sriracha on a fucking chicken
because
wing?
we did the hot ones challenge, and that's
No.
one of the sauces they use.
No.
So that's what I did.
See, that's your mistake.
But it's not a mistake when I'm part of a challenge. I have to do the challenge.
No, that's a mistake. Whoever said, "Oh, we're going to put sriracha
That
on
would
a
be
chicken
hot
wing."
ones on YouTube guy.
No, that's a fucking mistake. Sriracha is not
Sorry?
a hot wing.
Sorry that I've offended you with my hot wing sriracha. eating.
You've offended the shit out of me with your
Sorry.
hot wing.
Sorry that you're. I'll try it on Asian food and report back. I'll
Different
go to
hot sauces
Panda Express
are
and
only
get some
made. No, don't get Panda
pad
Express.
thai.
Jesus Christ, make your own.
I'm not Asian.
Either am I.
Jeez, what do you think? I can just whip up foods from other cultures?
Yes.
No.
Salisbury steak.
Salisbury. Michelina's
Sals.
Lean Gourmet.
Jesus. Fucking make
I
some.
grew up on cafeteria food. That's all I know.
Obviously.
You get $1 a slice of pizza every day.
I get a square pizza with square fucking
Hey,
pepperonis.
you get the square pizza with
and
the
some
cube.
ranch dressing.
Nope, cube pepperonis and the taco sauce that just comes in the package to say taco sauce.
We
Slam
didn't
it.
have that shit. Fuck that. No.
Well, you guys must have been dumb because that was amazing.
Oh no, we're just a poor country. We're just a poor country
I just
school.
want to say that's probably fair where you grew up.
I mean,
I grew up.
we're-
I mean, I'm talking about from Circleville, but I grew up in Columbus, ghetto Columbus, and Circleville.
I mean, I was
But you were in like
in the.
you were basically in Pennsylvania, which is gross.
I was just in the country. I would no. Don't no.
Close enough.
No.
Close enough. You're basically Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's 45 minutes away.
Exactly. That's way too close to Pittsburgh.
Too far.
That's way too close to Pittsburgh.
I bet you it would have been better if we'd been closer to Pittsburgh.
Ew, Pittsburgh's nasty.
No, it's not.
Everything about it.
Maybe back in the 90s, but they've cleaned their shit up.
Yeah, all the crime and the.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about the crime. They cleaned up all the garbage.
The crime family, the garbage.
I
They
don't give
picked
a
up their
fuck.
trash.
Fuck, the mafia can
Hey,
be there as much as
Hey,
they want.
Pittsburgh, good job. It took you 20 years to clean up your
Cleveland
trash.
can't clean up their trash.
I don't like Cleveland either.
Fucking Cleveland's a shithole.
That's just Pittsburgh light. That's
no,
watered
no.
down Pittsburgh.
Cleveland is Pittsburgh heavy.
I'd say they're equals.
You don't like the Steelers, so you don't like Pittsburgh.
No, that's not true. I think Pittsburgh is a crap city. It has nothing to do with Steelers. I don't like Steelers for other reasons.
When was the last time you were in Pittsburgh?
It's been a while.
So fucking go back.
No, there's a reason I don't want to.
What the
I've
fuck
been
is
to
wrong
Detroit
with
too.
you?
Guess where I don't want to go back?
Oh, Detroit's a shithole.
Exactly. So is Pittsburgh.
But you don't like Michigan. Is a state as a whole.
That's partially true.
Yeah,
it's
because
more of a sports thing.
that fucking state up
But
north.
I did grow up going to Michigan every year with the family and the group and all that.
I have family that
New York
owns...
City, Chicago. No desire to go back to them. I've been there, done that.
I've never been to Chicago, but Chicago's a shithole anyway, and they
Been
have
there.
stupid gun laws.
That's true. New York does too. Been there, done that. Saw all the sites.
But
okay.
Pittsburgh doesn't have stupid gun laws.
No, Pittsburgh's just gross.
Not as gross as Cleveland.
Debatable.
It's not even a debatable.
It is a debatable.
It used to be
it's
in
a
the
master
90s.
debatable.
No, I'm
It
going to
is
master debatable on your face. It is not.
It is.
You got a huge smile on your face. You're looking for something in your beard.
Tastes like Kentucky Tavern. Get your hand out of your shorts, Martelle. This is why we can't go live on YouTube or
Oh,
Facebook.
no, this is why we should go live on YouTube.
Fair enough. We'll get more than Mo and
Jason.
And
And Corey.
actually, we might get more feedback from them
I mean, we didn't do anything dirty yet.
that they know of. This is getting better.
I know, and I fucking hate it.
It's getting better because the ice is watering it down. I hate to say
I hate it.
that this could be a poolside drink for like 37 cents per glass. Counting the ice you make in your freezer, the water you use, because you're in the country, so you're not paying for your water.
I'm not paying for shit.
You're paying. Kentucky Tavern costs you like 17 cents. The Zebra Cum costs you like
they gave it to me for
47
free when I walked in. It was a
It
consolation.
was a party favor.
They're like, here, take a bottle
They're
of
like,
this with you too.
Oh, you bought something real? Here's this.
Here, take this.
It's not that bad mixed. What rate it? What would you rate this?
Honest
mix?
to God, at this point, I'm rating this at like 3.
I was going to give it a 2.5.
I'm like a 3.
I'm not lying. It's unreal how good it is with worse whiskey. This pre-mixer that we gave it 1 and Kentucky Tavern that we gave it 1 equals a 3 and a 2.5.
I know. It's math.
Mind-boggling.
It's math. It's just
I don't
science.
get it.
It's the mathematicals.
When you mix this with that Palm Ridge, which I think the Palm Ridge
is really good.
was really good. We gave it a 2.5 and a 2, which means try it.
Yeah.
If you're in Florida. But with this, we're giving it a 2.5 and a 3. What is happening right now?
Multiverse.
So this Neon Zebra,
Like I said, it
wildly easy to mix. Half a can Neon Zebra.
Oh, you know what it is?
1.5.
I put a third of the can in, I put a third of a can in your glass, and I put a third of the can in my glass, and I let it sit open. And then I put half of what was left over and half in my glass.
So it's the mix. Either way,
It needs to oxidize
either way,
for 30 minutes.
for what it is and the money you have into it,
Who the fuck?
you got a message from 1-844.
I am not voting for Jeff LaRae for fucking sheriff. Eat shit.
I like that I can see your tablet and your text messages pop up.
Well, no,
I was just trying to read the phone number. I didn't even see what it said.
I have it set up that way because I can
Right, you can type it.
I can text from my tablet. But fucking Jeff LaRue, I'm not even in Columbus. Kiss
Jeff
my ass.
who?
Hold on.
Jeff Lair.
No, it's LaRue.
It's capital L, lowercase a, capital R, lowercase e.
LaRue.
Lara.
It's like my name. It's like Martelle. It's French.
They didn't even type out former.
No.
They typed FMR.
Most consecutive.
Former Deputy Sheriff Jeff. The most consecutive crime fighter. It doesn't even make sense.
Where the fuck is this even from?
That's spam. That is somebody trying to break your butthole.
No, it is most certainly spam. But
the last sentence
I just
without
voted
a period
for a
at the end
sheriff.
says paid for by Stivers or Congress. Stop to opt out. Is the sentence.
Okay, ready?
What are you replying? Send nudes. He put in stop FUC and then backed up and put send nudes when I said that.
Let's see what happens.
You're going to get a dick pic.
God, I hope so. I really do. I hope that something comes back and it's like just some. I hope it's the one gigantic black dude with his wang
That's
just
dead.
kind of hanging out that apparently died.
I'd too have had to haul that around all day.
Jesus Christ! All the blood would go to your head, not the one on your top of your shoulders.
As we sip our delicious cocktail.
Fucking don't try. I fucking hate it. I hate that I
And
like
you
it.
have a higher. You tend to have a higher quality. You prefer better quality drinks than I do typically.
I have a bottle of
Beers.
Maker's. I have a bottle of Maker's Mark Brownie Sundae sitting down there that I'm waiting for the show, and I'm drinking fucking
Kentucky Tavern with
and
zebra jizz.
Zebra neon jizz.
Zebra knit.
Zebra ninjas.
It's honestly, I kind of want to get zebra ninjas now because I know I can drink it with Kentucky Tavern. It's not that bad, and I'll spend $5 for a whole evening.
So I, honest to God, I think the Zebra Ninja is going to cost you like $6, and then
For 4 cans of this,
6 cans,
6 little cans,
6 little cans, and then a Kentucky Tavern is $2.99 for
That's
this bottle.
$2.99 for that.
For this bottle.
And these are 6 7.5 fluid ounce cans.
So for $10,
You can have a good night
you
for
can get
$10.
fucked up. You can get really fucked
Oh
up.
man, I really thought that was going to turn my stomach, but it's not bad.
Like I keep gritting my teeth, because I'm irritated.
I can tell you look physically upset
So
that this
bad.
tastes pretty good. You gave it a 3, but I agree with you. I mean, I gave it a 2.5. I don't change my rating based on what you say. When it pops in my head, what I get, I stick with it, and you do too.
And I do as well. And
But 2.5 is still a really good rating for our show.
Anything over a 2 is really good for our show.
Anything over a 2 out of 5 donuts means try it. Anything above the 2, though, is like you should
I hate telling people to buy this shit. Though.
I do too. It's so bad. But I've got to be honest. I'm blown away. I like it better, the cheap mix with the cheap whiskey, than I do with the.
This is not a
imported
cheap
from
mix,
Florida.
though. Like this would be considered an expensive mix.
Okay, fair enough. It is.
Like
I consider it cheap because it's a premix, I guess. But
you can buy other things that are
cheaper.
Essentially,
I don't know if I want to push the envelope. Push
this
the button.
is like for $6 or $7, whatever this 6-pack costs.
This is going to be cheaper for you to buy a 6-pack in a bottle of Kentucky Tavern than one drink.
And honest to God, based on the instructions, you're getting 2 drinks out of that can.
Yeah, it says half a can
to
1.5 ounces of whiskey, and that's it.
But
so you're
we
getting
did
12 drinks out of a 6-pack.
We did 1-to-1.
Okay, so hold on. How much is a 6-pack of that? I'm going to do the math.
I think it's like $6.
Okay, so say
maybe $7.
We'll say $7 plus 3 for the Kentucky Tavern.
$2.99 for the Kentucky Tavern.
We're going to say $10. Keep it round, right? So for $10, you get 12 drinks. You're paying 83 cents per cocktail. Where can you get that?
You can't.
This is this is at least $1 cocktail.
Like that's the problem. You can't.
83 cents per this drink. If I'm coming here to visit your pool and you've got this and I'm paying 83 cents per, I'm drinking these all day. All day.
That's the problem.
I'll get 2 bottles and 2 6-packs and just have a glorious time.
That's the problem. Though.
I'm blown away. I had no intentions. I didn't know we were going to talk about tonight. We haven't seen each other for a week and a half.
Because we don't script anything.
No, we don't. We haven't talked.
Just to be clear,
I brought this whiskey you didn't even know I was bringing. I didn't even tell you.
Actually, I did know you were bringing it.
How did you know?
Because you made a comment about the Palm Ridge.
Well, I said I was saving it for the show.
You're saving it for the show.
But I almost forgot it. Ooh, zebra cakes.
Hold on, I spelled zebra wrong.
Zebera. Zebera is French. But this,
what the fuck is that?
He typed in zebra mix.
I did.
Into Kroger's website and pulled up an Xbox controller. Put in neon zebra.
I am. Nothing.
How do you...
I bought it at Kroger.
Just Google Neon Zebra
I did.
price or
It's right
shopping.
here.
But what's the price?
I don't
There's
know.
a whiskey sour.
Click.
Ooh, they
click.
have margarita mix, mojito mix, and strawberry daiquiri mix.
Yes. I have margarita mix downstairs, and I use half a can now whenever I'm making the margaritas. It doesn't make it better. It makes it different.
Right. You said it adds a different flavor.
It adds a
profile.
different flavor, which maybe it makes it a little better, but is so good.
Yeah.
Like when you're making 9 cups of margarita. Yeah.
It helps.
It helps a lot.
We need to go to that new habaneros.
Dude, I tried to get you over here on Saturday.
I couldn't Saturday.
I know, because you had
family crap.
family obligations.
I wanted to. When you said tacos at 11, I was like,
There's a new taco place in Lancaster that is like similar to habaneros, similar to Los
what's going on
Gauchos.
this Saturday?
And I was like, tacos. Like, we're going to go do tacos.
We might have to do that this Saturday.
Well, so I'm going to lay it down now. Stipulation.
Uh-oh.
All 4 tacos have to be different.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'll try
So
anything.
it has to be, it can be whatever. It can be pork, beef,
El Pastor, Tripa,
El Pastor.
Lingua.
They have
Give me the
lingua.
tongue. Give me the stomach.
They have tongue. They don't have stomach. But they have pig skin.
I'll try it. That's bacon.
No.
Cracklins.
Cracklins and bacon are different things.
It's pig. Fry it up. I'll eat it.
They have legitimate pig
I will
skin.
bite into a live pig.
I tried. I was like, give me they're like, we're out.
Oh.
Damn it. But the lingua.
Was it good?
It was so good.
Habanero's lingua is really good.
It was so good.
The tripa's really good, too.
The beef tongue was amazing. Lexi wasn't a big fan. I gave her just a piece of meat off of it.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't really like the texture.
Fair enough.
I'm like,
but at least you tried it.
When you bite your own tongue, you probably wouldn't.
Right.
But yeah, it was they do a really good job. Now, I wish the one thing that habaneros doesn't have, and I can't pronounce the name. It's like we'll just call it tequilas. They don't have the marinated habanero and onion mixture that Gauchos has. Gauchos has this marinated habanero and onion mixture that you can put on your tacos.
Okay.
Along with a green sauce, which is basically like a habanero.
Habaneros has the green sauce and the red sauce.
Yeah, well, they both have. So all 3 places have a green sauce and a red sauce. This place's green sauce is not like a tomatillo, avocado, jalapeno green sauce.
Okay.
It's more like a jalapeno green sauce.
A little more kick.
It's got a little more kick to it.
Okay.
Where habaneros is more of an avocado green sauce.
It's got a very minor
It's
kick
very
to it.
minor. It's mild.
Yeah, you taste the
Gauchos,
spice, but it's not
between
hot.
the 3, in my opinion, Gauchos has the best.
Okay, I've never had it, so I can't.
Theirs is more like a tomatillo jalapeno green sauce,
Okay.
as opposed to just a.
We should do a side by side. Like just
Well, the
me and you
problem-
need to hop in a car.
But the problem with
Get
that
'em
is,
all.
though, it's like driving to Lancaster, getting some tacos, driving to Gahanna, because that's the closest habaneros,
Now,
and
yeah.
the closest Gauchos.
Oh, okay. No, Gauchos in Gahanna.
Yeah, Gauchos and Gahanna. So that's like running, and then like
Maybe we just take that little doo-dinger recorder and record live at each side as we go.
what we may have to do that, but we don't. The
but
problem
it'd be hard to do it side by side.
It would be hard to do side by side because there's the gigantic gap, which
Big old gap.
I would love to do. Like, I would love to put all 3 of them, because the one place in Lancaster is brand new.
Yeah, you said there's
just
a new taco
opened.
joint here,
And
I
I'm
was
like, and I've been there 3 times.
maybe Saturday we go there and
I'm
get
just
some
like,
tacos, and
I like tacos.
I like tacos. We'll pick up some more Moose Jizz and Kentucky Tavern and get some tacos.
No. This is a
Have a
fallacy.
good old time.
I'm convinced that this is
Okay, so here's the thing.
This is a break in the matrix, and that shit needs to be restarted.
Somebody needs to reboot the
Fucking
PC.
Someone call Elon or get a hold of Bezos. This shit needs to be restarted.
They went up into
because-
space and messed stuff up.
Well, fucking Bezos flew up to space in a dick.
It was, dude, that had to be on purpose.
That thing was a phallus, and the head was detachable.
That was so Austin Powers if I've ever seen it.
Johnson, what does that look like? Dick.
I say we revisit this.
I don't want to.
I don't either because I hate that we like it. Honestly, I'm shocked I like it, but I'm blown away that you agree. This is way better than it should be. It's not quality ingredients. It's not expensive.
I don't want to say that Neon is not quality. The Neon whiskey is not
the whiskey
great.
sour.
The whiskey sour mist they has is not great.
Because you tried it with Bullet, which is
I tried it with Bullet.
Fine bourbon.
And I did 1-to-1. So there's no change in how I mix things. Even though it says do a 1.5 to 3.
You kind of did, yeah. This should have been a 1 to 2, basically. It should be 2 parts Neon Zebra ish.
And I did 1-to-1.
You did 1-to-1. So
and,
you
but I did
varied.
But I did 1-to-1 on everything.
Yeah,
to make it even.
If you're going to judge somebody for what they make, you should do it by what they recommend. But
no, we don't do that here.
That's also true. But if you tried this with Bullet and it was mad, you tried this with this
I tried
Palm
it
Ridge.
with Weller, and it wasn't great.
Weller wasn't great.
I tried it with the Palm. It wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't worth. I wouldn't do it again with the Palm. Honestly, I think the Palm's better.
But I
on
tried
rocks.
it with fucking Kentucky Tavern, and
it's
Kentucky Tavern
pretty
sucks,
freaking good.
and it's not bad.
It's pretty not bad.
And I
agree.
made sure that I made sure that the Kentucky Tavern wasn't good. Like, it's still bad. Like, just straight up out of the bottle, it is not good.
I could go for another one of these.
I don't want to.
But you got to admit, you could.
I could. I don't want to.
You just don't want to because you're mad that it's better than it should be.
Yes.
I agree with you. But I'm saying I could easily, if it was 85 out right now, and we were getting ready to, like we've done before, we finished recording, your family's in the pool having a good time, I could sit down there
put
on
your feet
your
in the
deck,
pool.
put my feet in the pool and enjoy one of these. And you could too.
You know what? I don't want you to.
Because you don't want my feet in your pool, that's fair.
No, I don't want you to enjoy this. I don't want to enjoy it.
You don't want to enjoy it, but you do.
It's not bad.
You gave it a 3.
I know.
It's so weird.
I fucking hate it.
I'm blown away. I had no clue coming in tonight what we were going to talk about.
We never do, though. That's the beauty of the show.
Sometimes we'll send each other, like, here's a link we might talk about. Sometimes we don't talk about it.
3 months.
No, we haven't, but sometimes. Occasionally. Or I'll text you and say, hey, I got this new whiskey or bourbon. Or I've texted you and said, hey, I'm bringing a cocktail, and you go, what? But this was, I literally coming into tonight, because we recorded last time during the week, like a week and a half ago, because Beth and I went away for a weekend.
Yeah, because you guys were out.
I had no clue. We hadn't talked at all. Very little social media interaction.
We should probably start planning some more things. Like, if we want to,
probably a good idea.
If we want to take the show a little further, we should probably start planning some stuff. We need to get a third.
We do need a third.
I'm getting tired of talking to you.
That's fair.
And I'm sure you're getting tired of talking to me.
I'm not. I love talking to you, actually.
I'm getting tired
I
of
look
talking
forward to coming to here to talk to you. Diesel.
I'm getting tired of talking to myself.
That's fair.
I mean, I get bored quick.
We do need a third.
But we need a third.
We need a menage a trois.
So if
you want to do it with Martelle and I...
Hold on. There's stipulations around this.
There are stipulations. There's safe words.
We want a female and it's banana.
And my safe word is popcorn.
I'll go with popcorn too.
Okay. Our safe word's popcorn. So if you're a female who can get down with the safe word popcorn, hit us up on social media.
We would really like to have it. We've been talking about it for at least 2 years now.
And really, when we started, we wanted a third.
I thought I had someone coming in, but she won't show up. She's afraid.
Of what? Delicious cocktails and good times?
Well, she doesn't drink.
Delicious good times?
So, but, I mean, there are stipulations. You don't have to drink.
But you do have to have your shirt off.
You do have to have a good time.
Okay, you don't have to have your shirt off, but it helps.
But you do have to have a good time.
No,
drinking
seriously.
is a plus, but
we don't care.
It's not a
requirement.
requirement.
We're not going to peer pressure. We're not going to force.
If you want to have a
it's
little
weird
sniff,
that we're asking for
whatever.
Yeah, if you want to do a bump of cocaine,
no, we need. If you want to do
we're basically talking
a gummy bears.
Yeah, edibles are fine.
Snort some gummy bears and come over.
Yeah,
but
shove them up your butt. We don't care.
It's
at this point we're talking to Jason and Mo.
I would love to have Jason on more.
I would too, but he's dumb and lives far away.
He is smart and lives far away.
He's so good looking too, and it would really hurt my self-esteem.
Have you seen his hair lately?
He's so sexy.
God, if he grew his shit out, he'd look like the new Fred Durst.
He's almost made me
Have you
gay.
seen Fred Durst?
No. Lately?
Oh,
No, I don't Google Fred Durst.
I follow Fred Durst on. I have followed Fred Durst on Instagram for like the past 2 years.
Well, of course, he put his micro signature on your Abercrombie & Fitch hat, so of course you do.
Yeah.
You got a man crush on him.
No, it's not a man crush. There are just certain people I follow on Instagram, and he's unrecognizable.
Fred Durst.
Fred. There we go.
There he is.
All right,
hey,
so you ready? Wait for it.
Oh, he's going with the older look.
He went straight for the 70s look.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting up there, but I got to be honest, that's a good look for him.
It is a fantastic look
for somebody as old as he's getting.
Look at him.
Yeah.
I wish I would not have cut my hair at this point because I could have been pulling off the Fred Durst.
Your hair looked great when it was longer during COVID. I don't know why you cut it. So did your beard.
I got irritated with it. The hair I got irritated with. The beard I do, that's a yearly thing.
You come and go with the beard.
They
come and go.
It comes and goes, but
it comes and goes.
I got irritated with the hair.
Whoa.
But if I could do, like, if I would have kept my hair, it would have been like, I would have been like,
just stop cutting it. You can still do it. You're still alive.
No, I can't. I physically cannot.
Your hair looks so good during COVID.
I can't stand it.
You're turning me on.
I can't stand it long. I tried. Like, I can't not get back to shoulder length hair. Because my hair at one point was like yours.
When it was long?
It was long on the top.
Yeah.
It hung down to my shoulders at its longest point. I have no photos of any of that.
I chopped all my hair off, and like 3 people have noticed. I grew my hair out for 3 years.
You walked in the house, and I went, holy
shit.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm like, you cut your hair.
But there were people like 2-3 weeks. Like, I had 2 or 3 haircuts, and people were like, oh, hey, you cut your hair off. Yeah. A month and a half ago.
Wait, thanks for
Been a minute. Donated it. It's gone.
Like, Durst is rocking this.
It's kind of like a Sam Elliott type-ish look, but in a Fred Durst style.
Yeah.
Because it's not real long. Like, it's not Sam Elliott and Roadhouse long.
No.
It's like Sam Elliott and...
it's the Fu Manchu.
Well, the Fu Manchu, that's a James Hetfield type Fu Manchu with Sam Elliott hair from...
I may have to try to rock that.
The Fu Manchu?
Yeah. I can't do it because I don't have hair that grows.
You get
like
the white, you got
white
white trash patches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I got white trashy facial hair.
Yeah.
It doesn't grow so much here or here, but it grows everywhere
right.
else.
It's like I don't shave, my hair just grows in like this.
It just doesn't
you
do
mean
its
to tell
thing.
me you're so ingrained with white trash DNA?
Yeah, I actually am.
That's a good look for Fred Durst.
White trash millionaire DNA.
Yeah, I like it.
But I'm kind of digging this
I did not
look.
expect to like Kentucky Tavern or Fred Durst's hair on the show today, but here we are.
Yeah. And he was doing Lollapalooza.
Somebody commented he did it all for the nookie. After somebody said this is comeback America needed, he did it all for the nookie.
He did it all for the nookie. What are the others?
His outfit looks atrocious. Those pants are not good, and it looks like his coat's made out of trash bags.
Well, he's wearing Vans. He's wearing some Jankos. He's wearing a fucking like a raincoat and a yellow button up.
Yellow polo
that he got it
or something.
that he got at Kohl's.
Oh man, that's funny. But his hair, yeah. You could rock that hair.
I mean, it's totally feasible. I just can't get to that length because I just can't stand long hair. I've just gotten to the point where I've had the same haircut for 25 years. And last year was the first time I let it grow out.
It's the longest I've probably ever seen it last year.
It was a struggle. Like, there were times where I'm like, I'm calling Chloe. I'm done.
Just shave your own head.
And it almost came to a Britney breakdown.
Leave Britney alone.
I was like,
which now with everything coming out about Britney, I understand why she did it. And
free
I support
Britney.
her.
Oh yeah, free that bitch.
She is a prisoner.
Here's the best part. So I do follow Britney.
Let's shift some gears.
So I follow Britney on Instagrams, and
we need more Kentucky Tavern.
She does this.
Oh, that's just her holding her naked boobs.
I love it. She's done like several of them. But she keeps deleting them, except for this one. Yeah.
I mean, she's covering everything, but...
just for Instagram.
She's doing it for the gram.
For the gram. There we are. Look at that. She keeps... stars. Little starbursts. Over the Nipilaus.
Nipilaus.
I have had
a crush on her
Brittany
since she was an underage schoolgirl in
for
his
30
Catholic
years.
Catholic uniform.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
that's weird because it was longer than 30 years ago before that even came out. But I get what you're saying.
Like
20-something
just-
years. She still looks good.
She still looks good. Like I don't. There's a photo. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's of her back.
Martelle, put your pants back on.
Hold on. Once I find this photo of her back, I'll be like, "That's it. The show's over."
I'm going to have to leave.
You might. I have to go to the bathroom.
I gotta pee, so go to a different bathroom than I go
It'll
to.
be a different bathroom. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That is her back. Oh. God damn.
Free Britney in all caps.
It's just like,
That back carried the entire pop music industry. That's not far off.
it's not.
Oh, Paris Hilton commented.
Who?
Paris Hilton? Don't act like you don't know who Paris Hilton is. Don't.
But she just.
I'm not saying she's good at anything, but don't act like you don't know who she is.
I know.
She was the Kardashians before the Kardashians.
She's much better than the Kardashians.
True. Absolutely. And rightfully
Just
so.
look.
Actually got a good toned back.
She has a very nice back.
I mean, if backs are your thing, yeah.
Backs aren't my thing. I just saw that photo. I'm just like,
and they became your
I
thing.
would spray all over that.
Lotion. So she want to get sunburned.
Yeah, I would just rub in the tanning oil.
Don't
I
make
mean, there's a they have an occupation called fluffer. Usually it's
Stop.
for a porn guy, but I would fluff her back.
I don't even know what that means. Like a pillow in a bad hotel?
Maybe.
Oh, what's that drink? I'm more intrigued in the drink.
I know I'm like,
It's not even her in the shot, it's her hand.
it's
You're looking at
the
her
little
back and her
things.
boobs. I'm like, ooh, what's that? My favorite drink. And at the beach in Maui.
Yeah,
Gotta love you
nothing.
all.
There's
It does
no
not
reference
say
to what it is.
What drink it looks great. It looks like some
It
kind
looks
of
like
a
a slush.
smoothie, slushy, mango orangey
So-
with a lime wheel.
Back to the beginning of the show.
Somebody
so Thursday-
commented, who's Kevini? It says, I'm the finger in the camera.
Probably her ex-husband.
That's funny. Anyway, Thursday.
Thursday, back to Thursday.
That's when we recorded last.
I was at Outer Belt.
Okay.
And then Friday I took the day off. And then Saturday I went to Outer Belt. So I went to Outer Belt because I'm trying to get another show kicked off again.
Right.
We started it, and then COVID, and then we didn't. And so I'm trying to get... And then since then, ownership has kind of changed.
Shifted.
Yeah, shifted's a
Yeah.
good word. So the co-owner is no longer a co-owner
Right.
at Outer Belt. It is now a single owner who is not, unfortunately, who is not Dom. So Dom is now the head brewer at Outer Belt, but he still wants to do a podcast. So I'm like, cool. Let me know, after things settle down. And
So
everything.
Dom was an owner.
No. Dom was not. Dan was the owner.
Okay.
Dan and Robert.
Okay.
Robert is still the owner.
Okay. But Dan's not.
Dan is not. Dan
And Dom
left.
is the head brewer.
Dom is now the head brewer. He was the associate brewer
Before.
under Dan.
Okay.
So
Now he's above Dan.
now he would be above Dan as it is now the Dom and Val show. So Val is the facilities manager
Okay.
and Dom is the head brewer.
Okay.
So they are equal in all decisions.
Okay.
So, and Robert is the owner. He owns the building. He owns the brewery. He is the one who has funded everything for the brewery. He owns the pot dispensary next door. He owns the building that the CrossFit gym is in. He owns everything in that area. And he's like 27. Which makes me feel really
What are
bad
we doing
about
with
the
our lives?
shit that I have done in my life.
Joey Votto set a record last week, and he's 37.
So-
and I'm 38.
I am 41.
You're so old.
I am almost 50.
You are basically dead. I'll
So-
die before you, but you're pretty much dead.
Pretty much. But either way, so I was over there Friday. I was drinking with Dom and some of the some people, and we were just hanging out, having fun.
Yeah, thanks
And
for the
then-
invite.
I told you to come Thursday.
Did you?
No. And then Saturday was Olaf Day, so then I went on Saturday.
What's Olaf Day? The snowman from...
Saint Olaf Day.
Oh, the snowman from Frozen.
No,
Yeah,
he's actually a saint. How could your Bible thumping ass not know that?
it's fine.
Okay. So, St. Olaf Day, which then, actually St. Olaf Day I think was Thursday, but they did St. Olaf Day on Friday, who was a Viking that converted to Catholicism. and did a bunch of converting. But they have a beer called Olaf, they have Eric, and they have Sven.
Sounds racist.
What? They're all Nordic.
Okay.
So, Peaches and Sven is...
That's my favorite song from the 90s.
Is good.
Peaches and Sven. Need it because you know that I'm a dream.
So, I went over there on Saturday, and I drank about 3 beers, and then I went to the guys' night thing at the gym and worked out and drank some more beers. And completely cleansed my system, and then drank more beers. And then
Did you have a big boo-boo at the gym?
No.
Oh.
Should I have?
I don't know. You said you completely cleansed your system. And
from all the working out.
Oh, okay.
But then I was supposed to go
exorcism.
I was supposed to go boating on Sunday.
Yeah,
that's why. It was like I was going. Oh, we're going boating and we're going to the winery.
Yeah, you're like can't record. Going boating and winery. Did not happen.
Or maybe that was Saturday. That was Saturday. That was Saturday. Supposed to go boating on Saturday. Sorry. Well, no. So I'm all about planning ahead. Like you want to plan ahead, plan it. Let's plan ahead. Let's figure things out.
Except for this show. But what is that?
It's a hair.
Typically,
it's. But with this case, it was. Oh, well, we're doing this thing, and then this people are coming. So come at 3 to get on the boat.
Okay. Plan set.
No, the plan was be at the boat at 11 o'clock. But then the plan changed
to 3. Okay.
And then
I was so confused because we were messing about recording. You're like, I can't record. I'm going boating and then winerying.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, do you want to get tacos at 11? And I was like,
well, so it was
I thought you were boating.
It was supposed to be. We were going to go boating. We were going to go pontooning.
Okay, pontooning's fun
at 10:30, 11 o'clock. Well, I figured, okay, after that we're going to the wine. We'll get done around 5. Then we're going to hit the winery.
You probably want to get cleaned up. Go to the winery.
Cleaned up shit. Go straight to the winery.
Probably want to go straight to the winery.
Go straight to the winery. Have a couple wine slushies and then go home.
Wine slushies are great.
Well, on Thursday, when I was over there, I ran into some friends of mine. And I'm like, all right, what are you doing on Sunday? They're like, well, we're not doing anything, so let's meet here at 1 o'clock. So,
hence, can't record Sunday.
Sunday, we met them at 1 o'clock. We went to Outer Belt. We had 2 beers. We went to Double Edge, or we went to the winery. Had a couple slushy.
Had some Kentucky Tavern and
no. I had 2 peach margarita slushies that were
sounds pretty good.
Out fucking standing.
Sounds pretty good.
And then we went to Double Edge, had a beer there, and then we went home. So that was the weekend, and I'm just like,
okay. And you had a rough last couple weeks.
It's been a lot of drinking.
Well, you had a rough weekend, and then you went through some things,
but the whole timing thing around the boating is what irritated me. So it was like, oh, well, if it's going to be so and so and so and so and so and so, we're going to have too many people on the boat. So meet at 3, and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, it's getting too much. They're trying too hard.
She's like, I'm like, send them a text. This is on Thursday. I'm like, send them a text. I'm like, just tell them I'm done. Like you'll be there.
You're trying to involve too many people. You're trying to make it too big of an event.
It's a girls' event now.
So Liz went.
Let's be done with it. Yeah, Liz went. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. Liz went. So let's just be done with it. Like it's a girls' event.
I don't blame you at that point. At all.
Dawn can pilot the boat, and all the girls can be on the boat, and you guys cook out and do whatever. Well, another guy went, and they're like, "Come on, Brandon, this guy's these 2." And I'm like, I got other plans. Like you guys completely fucked this up.
Yeah.
Like I'm out.
Women.
I'm out. Like the time changed 14 different times in a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done after the first time it changes.
Get your plan set and then hit me up. Don't involve me in the process.
Don't make plans
and then change it 24 times.
And then change it for 24 times.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Don't tell me that we're going boating and then change the boating because I like to go some boating.
Your boating turned into noting.
No, my boating turned into drinking. Not just drinking. Drinking. So.
You were drinking during your workout.
Oh, yeah, I was drinking during the workout.
I mean, I dig it.
And we did, so as part of that, I don't typically try to do 200 reps at 155 pounds. Everybody else is doing like 115, 135.
I would have done bar.
No comment.
Oh, no, go ahead. Throw the comment out.
No.
Why hold back now?
I mean, Because I'm drinking Kentucky Tavern.
At 3 years in, why are you holding back all of a sudden? Like you've never dogged on me before.
Because
I cry every time I leave this place.
I don't think you can do bar weight.
I cry. You don't think I can do bar weight?
Not for 200 reps.
I bet I could. How much you want to bet?
I don't put money on shit. I ain't stupid.
Yeah, you are. You put money in Bitcoin.
And I'm up like $6,000.
Good. What about that guy that stole your money, though?
Well, that guy's also up like nothing. Actually, the guy that stole my money, he's down $600.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so it worked out.
So I put $1,200 in. He stole my motherfucking money.
And he's losing.
And now he's down.
That's what you get for stealing my money.
Fuck you. How about that? How about that as an answer?
How about them apples?
How about them nuts?
How about these nuts? Put them back in your shorts.
Put them nuts back in the shorts. Anyway, I'm Martelle. He's Randy. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
It's a Google to Instagram. And
We'll
try Kentucky Tavern with moose jizz. You got to admit it.
It's not bad. Through teeth.
All right. Through teeth.
Neon Zebra in Kentucky Tavern is pseudo okay.
Bye.
Bye.